I was in breaking news about say a year court ama Abronye 50,000 bill. Na abusua ni nyina a year infa credit ma a year G1 TV. Omo na post article no and it is in the public domain say a year Accra High Court and as Accra Circuit Court a year Abronye didn't go pay mo no trial no a year judge or tenant drum wakuti a year Abronye lawyers no omo AIP court and a lawyer no ekodi nkomo then the applications kɔ applications bill application bills bi ama court wɔ then agrante Abronye bill nti flyer no ɛna ɛda m'anim na wɔhwɛ no nti wɔyɛ breaking news aba yɛnkɔ take Kelvin tell a nsɛm a ɔkafa Abronye ho.
Yeah, Bible practice or Ghana. No, you cannot defend Abronye for Abronye to work as a free man. You can't. So it is sometimes you push you slow down a little bit. Calling yourself a lawyer or telling people you have been to law school does not make you more intelligent than anyone. The laws are there. And as much as we have good lawyers in the system, they are all equally good judges in the system. When I had an issue with the court, at the end of the day, I had to appear before the court to make my case, to convince the judges that what your colleague basically is asking for, it does not make sense. The Supreme Court judges sitting there, they know the law, they have read the law, they listen to my lawyer. So it all boils down to the person leading Abronye in the courtroom. Is he able to make his case? But then if you sit on social media as a Facebook lawyer who cannot practice in Europe, who cannot practice in America, who basically goes to take a certificate and come to Ghana and try to flex your muscle and make it look like you know everything about law, then without due respect, most uncle for jail or Ghana. Because the way people in Asia, America, Europe, they see a year court, you people are making Ghanaians think, say, walking into a courtroom, automatically you have to go home. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. And it's about time you, the Facebook lawyers, now more Ghana now, you could not practice in Europe and America because your level of intelligence, and drew that level to convince a judge or to even convince a client that you can win a case for them. No, it's about time you people mellowed yourself and understand the say. We have a country where Emra Eye Juma won kronim. So when I'm Ghana, now I'm say, and ukodi bonibi na untumi for lawyer. You are not supposed to get yourself involved in that boneno. And you have to also know, say, so was sikari kona for lawyer, also making sure say, ube to me echa what ube to matete wana ana emrano entrimau. These are things was some most of my law, my law school, my lawyer. These are the things you tell the people. But you see, the emotions, that I want to be known, that I'm trying to let people know I've learned law. Law is nothing. Without due respect. Aya Ghana, ena yemubi. Yama obi a so call law school, an exceptional thing. Being a lawyer is nothing. It's the same as being like a teacher. It's the same as being like a doctor. It has nothing unique about it. Until you are able to prove yourself in court to show to your client that what you went to school to learn, you are basically making use of it and protecting that your client. You are as useless as anything in the toilet because your job as a lawyer is to defend and make sure your client does not end up in jail. If you are not able to do that, then you need to understand that you have a lot of deficiencies. There are so many people sitting on social media speaking law and talking law and writing law. They have not even won a case in court before. They themselves, they are defending themselves in court. They are not even able to get out of it easily. So why should we get up and listen to such people and make it look like Obiti Facebook can law, pretending to be a lawyer or acting as if I've been to UK to learn law. So Ghana Mrano, I know everything. So when somebody commits a crime, misdemeanor, felony, whatever, and enters our court, automatically, I was sending pano ekofie. That's all work like that. That is the self-entitlement thing that some of you have. And in your law now, Makosiano, you are not going anywhere. You are still doing banchere. Now, this goat, your friend Abronye, he has committed a crime. And he had court. And a court to say, trim. Now the prosecutor, a Ghana CID officer, almost Ghana Police Service, as you know, prosecutor didn't make any case, actually judge, So we are investigating. Maybe this person, ye jani maniko fia, the way I otieno, obetima kofam kophobia kuku witnesses are investigating to help in our investigations. It could be an electronic investigation or an online investigation, but you have to understand that time and Watsapp TV so ASR show no na nipa bitin nim ena ebi busa the questions and there were people. So it is not just Abronye sitting in front of it. It is Abronye production now all year. No. There are so many people involved. In his statement, he said he solicited information from somebody. Ebi or not say asama mekan no. So maybe the police are even investigating to get hold of the person that Abronye has mentioned. Say when the cancer has which so when the police comes to court and tells the judge, say we are still investigating and we don't want the investigation to be tainted. This guy who is a suspect is somebody we cannot trust that someone bail or interfere in the investigations. The police, they are making their case. The prosecutor is making his case. So it is left with Abronye's lawyer to prove to that judge sitting there, say, Mr. Judge, it does not matter what you think or where or how you feel. This is what I believe should allow my client to go home. And as simple as that. This is not about somebody screaming, no. It's about the law. The law is the law. The law is the law. Into police, no prosecutor can say we are still investigating, and that we believe that this guy still should be held in cells for our investigations not to be tainted. The police might have told the judge, say maybe after we read Abronye's statement, we chairman we should not put him in the Black Maria and bring him into Abronye yebano nanke afa ponko dinesi so mo MPP for mo jimiana. The Ghana Police Service, they have all the right to choose the kind of transportation they want to use when they sit and do their analysis, investigations, because their job is to protect every single person in their custody. Into the Ghana Police Service, it does not matter. You could be somebody who committee a felony. If their security or their intelligence tells them, say, the attention now the Ghana Police Service can do that and protect that person. The Ghana Police Service can decide and put that person in a Black Maria. Or the Ghana Police Service can decide and put that person in a Hilux. The Ghana Police Service, you don't decide how they transport somebody, a suspect, to the court. It is how you're a lawmaker and also a politician, and now you're a lawyer, and your problem is how the person was transported safely to court. Then you are not being honest to yourself. You are being disingenuous. You are basically fooling some group of people following you. The substantive thing that you have to be talking about is why couldn't Abronye's lawyer make sure he made a case inside courtroom in front of a judge to take him back home? That is what we are talking about. So, come in one chair, actually, wait, Jimmy, and I will be there, and I make us say, what is so exceptional about this goat? I have an Abronye. What is exceptional about him? What is exceptional about Abronye for people to think, say, because of we should scream and the whole country should come down? What is so exceptional about him? Because your MPP bono regional chairman. Then MPP for Jimmy no be way regional chairman. I can find the way regional chairman. Say MPP for Jimmy. And they will still sit there after 8 years. Still keep this guy as a regional chairman. A party buying the work Ghana. This Jimmy way be a regional chairman. Because what then the work obi aka say I want to be part of the NPP. Kasa ben free akwa weduma ba ebema obi are interested to join the NPP. These are things you need to ask. There's nothing about this fool that is going to entice anybody to say, this guy is an example that when I join this party, he's an inspiration. Be a metumedi party. Where you Jimmy for? And you see, the funny thing is, Jimmy where you this is not the first time why it's been consistent. But you see, my problem with my own MPP for Jimmy say, they are quick to hail foolish people. That is why the party has been destroyed. They are so quick to hail foolish people. Nobody in the NDC will do what Abronye did. Nobody. You dare not. Even a mere party communicator cannot set up a Facebook Live and use those words Abronye used. Somebody who is known as an NDC person, under Fifi Kwete, under John Mahama, under Asiedu Nketia, under the NDC, nobody can do. Even a regional chairman called Makosro. I'm talking about a mere communicator. So there is a problem with the NPP as a political party. Its leadership, no, Jimmy. And that is what they are missing. And it's as a member of the NPP, the intelligence side of NPP, no, make a chance say party ni penny for the Jimmy. The leadership are fooling the sheep. The foolish masses are just following these people because they don't even understand what is going on. Akwawe man here obeko jail 4 years. Akwawe. Someone here ya obeko jail. Obeko ko dem. Yeah. It does not change anything. Some party in penny for Nyansa. This is the time they have to call the party leadership and tell everybody to be very, very careful and decorum in their statements. But what do we see? The party leadership, like fools, are leading a charge. Adea yati Jimini ba kwatum. Na adentina NPP regional chairman for Yenchi Omuntu Fiasi. Have you people asked yourself that question? But you see, they are lowering the standards. They are making this to look like a normal thing. A new persecution. NDC pay us your friend is saying IGP pay us they are fooling the base. And there you say, party that you know, they are the ones who are going to suffer. Because the leadership is not being honest with them. Leadership, you know, Jimmy. MPP Nibi Onimian Sebia will never go to that court to say, I'm going to support Abronye. Why? And these people know Onimian sa. Or Pesa Party way, you rebrand it, na represent it. Mwanga samu MPP na moka say etina himfina. MPP Nibia Onimiansa will not leave their home to go see, say, may you support Abronye. What are you supporting him on? Then I was supporting. Adem Bono Hono, Nipaniwana, Mubedi regional chairman or party. It shows it's a party in Jimmy. Moya mole papa. Now, Shadibi. Abronye on hunger strike. Lawyer say Abronye say on didi. I am Mangasa Moshe soap opera too much. Some Mangasa Motamana, Samari, Eco Visiti Kunkumbajia, India. Chese, and Mangasa no concert yamu de. Yes, say Abronye say on didi. Ah, near Jana Grand Swing. Yana Grayendi. Now move for Abronye Cotunsa woman more than that. GIA police headquarters. Move on Cotunsa 1 week. Not now. Yes, Abronye say on didi. Na me on didi amia ko from home. Upon just on we what is my problem with that? Abronye say on didi. What's the big deal? Because Obian deny eduane. We Abronye nangasane well.